种瓜得瓜，种豆得豆，这不是因果吗？
Just a little intro real quick
因果是科学。
to the best goddamn gambling channel
What up, Jack?
out there.
老天保佑，金山银山前路有。老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗。老天叮嘱这辈子我散不丢。老天就怕346雷中打球。耶，魑魅魍魉总出现在秋收后。算账，魑魅魍魉总出现在秋收后。消灭老天。
Alright, enough of that. Alright, my name is Daniel, and I wanted to make this channel because I'm on a road to 10,000, and after that I'm going to do a road to 100,000. But for the like 2 months ago, I deposited like $80, and I turned that into 2,400 so far. And every week we've just been making more and more, and we haven't had a single losing week since I even started. Ever since I made this account. Here, let's go. Let's begin. I made a lot of shitty bets, but they were all cheap. I have a lot of long shot bets, but I'm gonna begin, and then we're gonna do a quick. Damn, I made a lot of bets. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Alright. Well, yeah, these were like when I was just like starting out. Didn't really know what I was doing. Just a couple months ago. You know, win some here, lose some here, win some here, win big here, lose 15, win. It's just like, see, you can tell there's a streak of winning, right? And then I noticed that, and then when I would lose, it would be little bucks like this, and sometimes $20. But in general, we're up a lot, and I'll show you guys my spend here in a second. But let me get to some of the juicy ones. When I first started doing parlays, and see, but you can just tell, just these are all winning bets right here. $10.92, $10.76, $50.79. All the ones that are green are winning bets. But I'm gonna show you where I really started picking things up. Here we go. I started picking things up with parlays during the Abu Dhabi card. I forget that were the October 26th, yeah. So I started here. I started making some parlays. My first time making parlays, and I think my picks are just really good. I do a lot of research, and we always end up picking really good picks. And some of them are obvious, but still, I think the way I go about it is pretty smooth. I could be wrong, and I could be in for a huge loss, but I don't think we are. Just every week we keep making more. But as you can tell, we're making some big bucks here. $100, 247, $30, 43. We almost hit this one. Would have paid out 200. Just some money line bets. You know, as you can tell, all green. Cash this one out as soon as I could. It was a little backup parlay because I did not have Rose Namajunas winning. I just had her in a 2 backup parlays in case she did win. It was money that I was ready to lose. But as you can tell, we win some, and then we lose some, and then we win a lot, and then we lose like another $10 bet here. But look, these are all winning bets except for this one. But another winning bet. Big parlays here. Lost $20 here. Lost or won this one. Lost 20 here. And then this other week, $25 parlay hit 140. $50 parlay hit 158. Was very confident about these. This is how I started getting up to 1K. It was around here where I started accumulating around 1,000. But you see, these are cheap parlays because I'm not too confident in them. They're long shot parlays that pay a lot. Like, look at this. Look at these. These are submissions, method of victory, and you know, who's gonna win and how they're gonna do it, that kind of shit. Sorry, I'm a little faded right now. Yeah, I was on a little bit of a losing streak right here with a very low amount of money. All in total, this was like $70 till here, $120 altogether. These past 5, right? Sure, we lost a little, but check this out. Check this out. Then we hit it back, $30.77 parlay. $100, $224, we get that back. $11, $40, we get that. $50, $115, we get that. $100, $190, we get that. $50, $87, we get that. Lose this bonus bet. Lose this $5 bet. Oh man, if it hit, that would have been crazy. He was 10 seconds away from hitting. And then cash these two out. Jake Paul, easy money. I mean, come on, people. Easy money. Jake Paul at Warda Morda. Look at that. Cash big. 3 units on that. Anyways, I'm showing you guys all this because I'm on the road to 10,000. Look at this. $800, $200 return. Crazy. We take risks here, boys, but our picks are good. We've been up hundreds and hundreds every week. And we started with $80. Currently, we're at 3K or 2.4K. Our balance right now is 1,114 because I have a lot of bets in place. For next week. I'm very confident about this week. I'm feeling very good. Yeah, let's go over them. So, I'm going to start off from the bottom. Mahashete, and we got Nicholas Mota. I got Nicholas Mota. I think the dude is a dog. Odds keep rising. The spread is going pretty crazy right now. It's not 175. It's like 200, I believe, plus 200. But Nicholas Mota has KO'd like the last 3 opponents, man. He's or not. Sorry, not last 3 opponents. He's KO'd like his last 2 or 3. I don't know. Fuck. I know he lost one in the middle, but I was watching his fights earlier, and dude is a dog. And Mahashete, I just don't have a lot of faith in him. But I just have a single $75 bet on him. I'm not too confident either way. I would suggest maybe not betting on this one. This one's a bit meh. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know shit about either of these fighters, and I'm sticking away from Xiao Long and Kwang Li. I just feel like there's better fights on this card to bet on. This one's sort of just iffy. I don't know who the fuck is gonna win. We'll watch both of them. I feel like Xiao Long has got this, but like I said, I'm staying away from this one, and I think you should too. Okay, next one. Loner Kavanaugh, Jose Ochoa. Jose Ochoa is a beast. However, Loner Kavanaugh is just faster. He's more technical. It's just, this guy seems next level, man. He's a fun guy to watch. Both of these guys are, but I really love Loner Kavanaugh. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this guy is a fucking beast to watch, and I got him on a few parlays, and I think he's safe to bet. He's had better competition. This guy's fought against some trash cans, with all due respect. Yeah, I think this guy's for sure gonna win. I think Loner's got this in the bag, and I think it's gonna be a fun fight. But I think we're really gonna see Loner just shine and just excel through every single round, just be one step ahead of Jose Ochoa. All right. Oh, jeez, I don't even want to say this guy's name. Nyom Jargol Tumendamemberall. Sounds like a fucking medicine. Versus Carlos Hernandez. I see what they're trying to do. They're like, Carlos Hernandez is chinny. This guy throws bombs, but he has a very small gas tank. Carlos is more experienced. I don't know. This one's a close call. I do think Nyam Jargol can knock his lights out because Carlos is a bit chinny. But I think if the fight goes the distance, if Carlos can get it out of like the first 2 rounds, he has a chance of ending it. Overall, I have a bet on Yum Jargle, a moneyline bet. I think I don't know. I wouldn't suggest betting on this. Like I said, I like taking risks because they've been playing out for me. Like I said, we started at $80, boys, and we are at 2,457 right now. And in this week, I have faith we're gonna get it to 3,000 or 3,500. All right, next up, we got Feng Xiaokan versus Xi Ming. Okay, Xi Ming has got to be the most adorable fighter ever. She's not really good anywhere. She's pretty bad all around. I'm not even gonna front, but she's a little dime piece for sure. Yeah, she just comes forward and tries to wrestle. Xi Ming does, and just is poor at it. But she's aggressive, and she does land some shots here and there. She might get lucky, but I don't see it happening. She's very small. She's very short, and the 16-5 record might look impressive, but she's not going against anybody like noteworthy here. She's going against like people that are like 0-1 or like 0-2 and shit like that. It's not impressive. But like I said, she's a little cutie pie. And then we got Feng Xiaokan. Guys, I think she is a safe bet. You can parlay her as well this week. Feng Xiaokan is taller, and when she's in the zone, she's throwing beautiful punches, beautiful looping hooks. I love it. The only thing that worries me about her is her wrestling. Her wrestling seems to get taken down pretty easily. I've seen like 2 fights on her online, and both of them she got taken down pretty easily. But she has nice scrambles. She manages to get back up. And yeah, and she's younger. She's 22 years old. I think she's got this for sure. Like, I have her in a few parlays as well. She's not my most confident pick, but she's like my 3rd most confident pick in this card for sure. All right, next up, Kiru Sahota and Donghoon Choi. Listen, I don't know much about either of these fighters. Either. I just know that India doesn't really have like a fighting scene, you know. But this guy is lengthy, and I've seen his fights, and he uses his length to his advantage pretty well. Donghoon Choi, he's good, but like he's not impressive either. I just don't know. I think you guys should stay away from this one. But I do have a $25 bet on Kiro Sohota because for some reason he's a 2-1 underdog, which makes no sense. I'm just gonna skip this fight. I don't know shit about these two at all. I'm gonna be so honest right here. Bergen Jalesi and then Su Hong Yu. Sorry, don't know it. Okay, and then I got Zhang Mingyang. I'm very confident about this guy, man. 17 finishes, 17 fights, 17 finishes. This guy needs a little intro too. Shit. Hold up.
天让我一棍铲除啮齿类天数，第2棍附魔我打穿对家楼。因果，老天让放下屠刀，但这是他的因果，该不该放屠刀？如果放，角落潜伏恶鬼分分钟一。
种花的瓜，种豆。
Grandison is so good at keeping fighters on the.
因果是科学，绝对是存在的。
This Chinese experiment right here.
老天保佑金山银山前路有，老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗，老天叮嘱这辈子我散不丢。
He's 100% winning. Listen, the other dude doesn't. Ozzy Diaz doesn't stand a chance. They're feeding him to the wolves. Ozzy Diaz is old. He's 34. He's in the wrong weight class. He's like I don't know if he's like a fat Australian. I wanted to say Mexican, but regardless, he's just not it. He's not UFC material. Zhang Mingyang is here to stay. I don't know what they have in that Chinese water, but he's knocking Ozzy's ass out. I got a whole bunch of parlays around Zhang Mingyang, and I'm very confident he's going to hit. Mark my words on this. Zhang Mingyang is winning this Saturday. There is no reality where he doesn't win. Ozzy might even get dropped from the UFC after this shit. Alright. Volkan Oezdemir versus Carlos Uber. Dude, I love Volkan. He's a beast, and he fights like a maniac, and people are counting him out here. I don't understand why it's a plus 200. He has the power to knock anybody out. And I'm just not too impressed by Carlos, man. I think he's a little bit overrated. But like I still feel like going with Carlos here. I have him on one parlay. His striking is better. He's a much better striker than Volkan Oezdemir for sure. And Volkan's more experienced, man. I don't know. This one's hard. I recommend staying away from this one as well. It could go either way. But like I said, I have 1 out of like 400 parlays I've made this. Not 400, but like 40 parlays I've made this Saturday. For this Saturday. I only have like a couple on Carlos Ulberg. But I would suggest staying away from that fight. Next fight, we got Wang Kong. Hold up, she needs an intro as well. Because I love this bitch. I love everything about her. This beautiful, fine Japanese lady. Except this Joker thing, it was a little cringy, but...
Yep, what up, Jack?
老天保佑金山银山前路有，老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗。
种豆得豆，并不是因果，因果是科学，绝对是存在的。
Yep, what up, Jack?
老天保佑金山银山前路有，老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗。老天叮嘱这辈子我散不丢，老天就怕36雷中打球。耶，魑魅魍魉总出现在秋收后。老天保佑金山银山前路有，老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗。
Alright, back to where we were. Yeah, I smoked a little bit of that good earlier today, so I'm a little silly. Oh, anyway, Wang Kong. I don't even think if I should spend time on this. She's 100% winning. There's no reality where Gabriela Fernandez is winning. Wang Kong has some crazy power. She beat Valentina Shevchenko back in the day, and if you guys say she didn't, she definitely did. That was a kickboxing fight with no grappling and no elbows, which is what Valentina kept fucking doing. That's obviously why she lost. But yeah, Wang Kong this is easy, and I love this name. I love Wang Kong. Alright, next up we got Song Kanong versus Muslim Salikov. Y'all know how I feel about Muslims. Song's got this all day, every day. I'm joking. I have Song Kanong for underdog. I think he's going to pull this off. He's the lock of the week for my underdog picks. Muslim's just old, man. He's 40 years old, and I believe he's chinny. And Song Kanong hits like a truck. He's an idiot, though. Don't get me wrong. Song Kanong is an absolute idiot. He is probably the worst fight IQ in this sport. And I believe if he loses to Muslim, he's getting dropped. And then we got Tabitha Ritchie versus Yan Xiaonan. Dude, I love Yan Xiaonan. She is an entertaining fighter. She's cool. She's strong. She's got beautiful striking. I think she's going to come in here and just take it. Tabitha Ritchie has some good cardio, but that's pretty much it, man. And like good grappling. But I think Yan Zhao has improved on all of those things. She's taking that shit. Easy. I think it's going to be a good fight, though. And last but not least, we got Piotr Yan versus Deviasin Figueiredo. Guys, these odds are crazy for Deviasin Figueiredo. We're talking plus 250. In what world is this man at plus 250 against a guy that's lost his... That's 2-3 in his last 5 fights. That's just that's just ridiculous, guys. I have a little bit of money on Deviasin Figueiredo. I think Peter Yan is a slow starter, man. He usually drops a couple rounds. I don't think Deviasin Figueiredo is losing the first 2 rounds to this guy. I think, if anything, Peter Yan is going to win the last 3 rounds, which is a high probability, which is why I don't have a lot of money on this. But I don't think this should be as spread out as it is. This is crazy. And I think there's some good money on Deviasin Figueiredo, especially if the odds come out with sub. If there are some good odds out for submission or decision, I think those are some good plays right there. Possibly. Okay, but let me give you guys my most confident picks. All right. We got Yan Zhao. We got Wang Kong. We got Zhang Mingyang. And we got Feng Xiaikong. I love it. I love it. We're gonna make a lot of money today. Or, sorry, not today. This Saturday. What's my password? Oh, I remember. I wish it didn't make me ask all this shit all the time. I will be live streaming probably throughout the fight if you guys want to join in or something. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anybody even watches this. If you are watching, make sure to make some plays like how I am. You don't want to be left out in the dust, bro. We're making some money over here. We're making big bands. All right, I told you guys I would show you guys the counter review. I have a lot of things bet right now, but winnings 8,599. I don't even know how this makes sense because I joined, like I said, September 7th, and I've only ever deposited $80. So I don't really know what this means, but it says we're positive. And yeah, we turned that $80 into a lot of money, and I'm planning on turning that money into 10,000. And it's highly likely I do that. And once I do that, I'm gonna go and do that, turn that into 100K. But anyway, let's take a look at some of these bets. I don't know why it says my location, but whatever. We got Kavanaugh, we got Zhang Mingyang. I love this. I think it's gonna hit for sure. This is a very confident parlay of mine. Another confident parlay of mine, Zhang Mingyang, Yang Zhao. And then we got a 2-leg parlay with Fang and Zhang. Another 2-leg with Zhang and Carlos. Another 2-leg with Loner and Wang. This is a really good one as well. This would guarantee make some money. We had a 2-leg parlay with Zhang Mingyang and Wang Kong. We got a 2-leg parlay with Feng Xiaikong. And we got a 3-leg parlay with Nyam Jargal, Tumembra, Zhang Mingyang, Wang Kong. Another 3-legger with Feng Xiaikong, Zhang, and Wang. This one's probably gonna... one of my favorite ones right here is this one. It's definitely gonna hit. We got $25 on Deviasin, $75 on Nicolas Mota. I love that. We got $75 parlay with Wang Kong and Song Kanan. 100% gonna hit. 2-leg party with Feng Xiaikong and Wang Kong. 100% gonna hit. We got a $200 moneyline bet on Yan Zhao. I love that. $25 bet on Kiro Singh Sohota. Guys, overall, like, you might call this stupid or risky or whatever, but this is how I've been betting, and we have made a lot of money. A lot of money. The ones that you see losses on, pay attention to the amount wagered, and the ones that you see wins on, pay attention to the amount wagered and won. Because the ones that we win on, we win big. Like, look at this one, for example. $300 and won $121 off of that. Lost $10 here. $800 wager, won almost $200 from that. $10 wager, $120. This one almost hit, and the return would have been $1,000. Lost this $12 one. Got 2 Marcus McGee's, right? Got $100 off of this right here. Lost this $15 one. Lost this $40 one. This was the biggest hit of the night for that night. It was overall like $70, $90. And then here's where we make it back up with the Eduardo Mora money lines. And then another Eduardo Mora money line. I just knew she was going to win. It was so obvious. 2-leg parlay. Jake Paul. Did anybody actually think Mike Tyson was going to win that fight? Come on now. We made a lot of money on Big Paul. A lot of money. And then cashed out on Damon Jackson. You see? And then Marcus McGee. Lost this 2-leg parlay. Lost this $50 bonus bet right here. Hit this parlay right here, $50, return $87. Hit this parlay right here again, $100, return $190. Hit this 4-legger parlay right here, $50, return $150. Hit this 5-legger parlay, $11, returns $40. Hit this another 3-legger, $100, returns $224. Hit this $30 parlay. What is y'all on? Y'all seeing this right now? This is crazy. We're winning big. Had 2 Gerald Mearshardts backup because these would have paid $500 each, and that was the only way Gerald Mearshart was going to win. So either way, it would have been a good night. Even if all of these parlays failed and just these 2 hit, it would have been a good night. Cortavius Romeus threw this one for me. And I was feeling greedy right here. Again, another $10 bet, $10 bet, $10 bet, $15, $7, $10 bet. Charles Radke, 13. We won $20 off of that. Made like 2 of these back. $15, lost that. Antonio Tricoli, fuck you. And then we hit this parlay. And then let's talk about these parlays. We hit this parlay. $50, 160. $25, 140. We were barely up this week, but these are little amounts. Like, we won this Mike Malott one, we lost this one, we lost this one, we lost this one. That was like $50 loss in general. But then look at this, $50 loss, $50 bet, won 177, $70 bet, won 130, $25 bet, 142. Ooh, this one was close to hitting too. Hit these 2 bets. Hit this Cody Gibson bet. These are some backup parlays, but yeah, overall, man, we are making some money. So yeah, I'm new to all this stuff, so let me know if you guys got any suggestions. But overall, we're up a lot of money from $80, guys. And if you guys want to tail some of my bets, my most confident picks, like I said, Zhang Mingyang. I like to give them out, man. I'm not doing none of this premium stuff. Zhang Mingyang, he's for sure winning. Wang Kong, and then Feng Xiaokan, and Yao Zhainan. Yan Zhainan. Anyway, let's peace out with this outro for UFG's China, baby.
老天保佑，金山银山前路有。老天教唆别管江湖龙虎斗，老天叮嘱这辈子。